So I'm going to be talking about how to use musical timers in the classroom. This is a strategy I try to use every day to make class more engaging. So one of the cool features of Google Drive is that you can create slides that have videos and pictures and all that. So if you were to make a new one, you go to your Google Drive, hopefully you have a Google account, click New, and then we'd go down here where it says Google Slides. And that would open up a new box and browser. From there, what you would do is you would say insert video, and it will bring up this box. So you can literally search right in their screen. And something I do is I just put musical timers, and you can see what comes up. There's surprisingly not that many of that I like, but I really like this electric one if you're looking for something to get the class excited. Mission Impossible is also a fun, familiar tune, as well as the Jeopardy timer here. For the sake of my classes, I found one here that I have already up, and it's called the 10-minute timer. So let's see if we can find that just with a quick search. 10-minute. And so there it is. I'm going to click that, select, and there it is. So one of the other neat things here is that we can edit a bunch of stuff. So you'd right click, go to video options, and these are the things that you can manipulate. So because this is a 10-minute timer, I'm not going to want the whole video. When I use my Duna, I do 4 minutes, so I would scroll here to see where it says 4 minutes. That's one of the reasons I like this timer, is because it shows you the clock. So you can click to 4 minutes, and you'll see that that time is at 5:58. So I'd put 5:58 as a start time, and then it says end at. So one of the things I want to show you, kind of what this sounds like. So it has some soft jazz music, and I'm going to put it the last 5 seconds just so you can see what that sounds like. It tapers off and it's really nice, but at the end it does have that kind of warning sound that it definitely freaked out my students when they were listening. So if you look, you can see that that cutoff is at 9:58, and so you could just change end at 9:58, so it tapers off and there's just silence. So that's what I do. There's other things here. It says autoplay when presenting. So if you're just switching between the slides, you can do that automatically. You can also mute the audio. But for me, the whole reason I'm using the timer is to do this. One of the reasons I could see that being advantageous is because if you don't want that song, you could create use a YouTube video that has the timer and then use a second YouTube video with the music. And then you just have to make sure that they line up. So that's how that works. This is just a general outline. I'm going to explain really quick on how I've used it. So this is my do now. I have the date and the question and a support question. And so when I'm presenting and the kids are seeing this, I have to click the video. And once it loads, you'll see it starts right at 4 o'clock, the 4 minutes. And I don't have to do anything besides click. And then when it gets to the end, it'll actually just shut off on its own. I don't want to show you that. So another strategy I use is historical recall. What happened in class yesterday? I have the kids, they have a job that's assigned to them, and then they go around and there's a person assigned to explain, and they have 30 seconds. That's how that works. Another one I have is team relay. So the kids often take a really long time to glue in their work, and this turns it into a game. I'm looking for the first team to have all of their papers glued in first. So my papers, they need to fold it and then glue it into their notebook. And then I have glue sticks for the class, and they have to put them back in the materials area. And then they hold their notebooks up to show that they finished that task. So looking to see what team's the fastest, and this is a fun Mission Impossible countdown timer, and it even has a ticking. So that's something that definitely energizes the kids versus jazz, which calms them down a little bit more.